right, there we go. Hi, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to come on. It is my friend Mary's birthday today, and she's in a location where she can't really have a party. So I thought we would just throw her a virtual party. So that's what we're doing here today. Hey, Grandma Gay. Hi, Chris. This is Jadette Mary. So, yeah, she joins us in Craft Roulette. Hey, Jamie. Hi, Sharon. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Sala. I'm so glad y'all are here. Yay. Hey, it really helps when you like schedule one of these things, right? Who knew? Hey, Missy. Good to see you. Good to see you all. I'm so glad y'all are here. Yeah, so my friend Mary, she's just as sweet as can be, and it's her birthday. So I knew that she didn't have big plans, and I thought we should throw her a virtual party. Carmen made cupcakes. There's enough to go around. There's enough for everyone. So we have some cupcakes on deck. Hey, TR. My daughter's just the sweetest. So she and I are thinking that this should be a monthly thing and that we should have a virtual birthday party every month for all the subscribers and celebrate y'all's birthdays. What do y'all think of that? I think that would be so fun. So thanks to Mary having a birthday, this has come up. I don't see her on here yet, but I know she'll be coming. All right, so I've got plans. I am going to work with this digital kit from Tailor Made Cards for You. This is called A Passport to an English Garden, and it's really lovely. Okay, so I am going to be working with this. I'm going to be working with this new, well, it's new to me. I don't know how new it is. It looks like 2018, but a Heidi Swap stamp set. I love it because it just has these detailed flowers. And then I have this Tim Holtz wallpaper, which I thought went really nicely with this kit. So this is what we're going to be playing with today. We're going to make a couple, well, we're going to make a card. And then I'm going to show y'all this really cool journal idea. Let me see, where is the one I made? Here it is. Okay, so this is a little bit of a sneak peek. I'm a part of a hop on, let me zoom this in a little bit. There we go. I'm a part of a hop on Saturday for Tailor Made Cards for You. And I don't show you guys in the video how to make this. I just show it to you. But today we're going to make it. It's so cool. It's so easy to make. I made it with a 5x7 card base. Let me just rip this apart. There we go. It's a little teeny tiny little journal, but I made it with a 5x7 card base. So this is totally a card maker's kind of project. I think you could easily send it to someone as like a birthday card. But what I did is I added some pages for journaling, and it's like a garden journal, and it doesn't have a ton of pages. It's just little and sweet and nice and tangled up right there. All right, so we're gonna make this today, and we're gonna make a card. So which one do y'all want to start with? Y'all tell me. Card, journal. So I'm gonna wait to see y'all's comments while I look for the paper pad that I need to make this journal with. I'm sure I didn't put it away. I just made it the other day. Let's see, where is it? I don't know. I'll turn around and look for it one more time, and if that doesn't work, to turn around and glance, then we'll go to something else. Okay, I've got a card. Hey Pam, welcome, welcome. I hated to do this while the other ladies are doing their get together, but this was the only time I could fit it in, and it's a birthday party for Mary, and I wanted it to be on her birthday, and this was just the time I could make it happen. Okay, so far I've got card. Card would be a nice warm-up. I totally agree. I've got card all over the place. Let's start with a card. Okay, I got this kit from Mary, actually. I had put out a message that I wanted this kit and it was sold out. Did anyone have it? I would buy it. And Mary was like, I've got it. You want to buy it for me? And I was already purchasing a journal, or not a journal, but a mini album from her. And I was like, yeah, throw it in with a mini album. So I actually got this from Mary. I wouldn't have it if it wasn't for her dear heart. So I kind of want to use it. I haven't gotten a chance to use it yet, and I want to use it to make her card. And what I want to do is I want to use this butterfly. I just love this butterfly. I really like the cursive and the way that these sentiments are stamped out. Now I want my card to match the journal because I'm going to send both of these to her. So I was thinking about these butterflies, and for some reason I thought they were green, but they're not. I kind of want to make my butterfly green. Hey Gloria, I'm making a card and a journal. I know, I hate to be going live. Where's the cake? Oh Mary, we have cupcakes. It was at the very beginning. I moved them out of the way so we could just swiftly jump right into crafting. But there are cupcakes. They're on the side table. Feel free to go over and grab one. All right. So look at this. I love that. But this is what we want. This is what we need. This does come with dies, which is super cool, but we're not going to need those today. I don't think I'm going to use pattern paper either unless we use it on the inside. That might kind of go with the journal. Oh, this is the quickest flip through. All right, let's put all this to the side. We don't need this stuff. We just want this and this from the kit right now. So you guys, tomorrow we're starting our hop, which is going to be a monthly thing for 2022. It's called Old Plus New 2022. So my video is coming out tomorrow. And since y'all are hanging out with me in the live, hey there, Sherry D. Hey, Susie. Hi, Linda. Then I'll tell you the theme because we're hanging out here in the live and I can do that. It's my hop and I'll tell secrets if I want to. The theme for January is love one another, or because I'm doing two themes that you get to choose what you want to do. You can do anything you want anyways, but or what was the other one? Encouragement. So you can do love one another or encouragement as a theme for the January Old Plus New hop. All right, I'm deciding. I actually think I want to make this an A2 card because I really wanted this butterfly just to own the card base. So let's make that happen. Really hoping this would work out better than that, but let's try this Stamparatus. Don't know dimension wise. I wanted the butterfly to hang out like halfway on each side. Yes, that's the tool we needed. Okay. Hi, Mary C. That's right. No, I'm not eating sugar these days, so I can eat all the virtual cupcakes I want. So Carmen, my sweetheart, made 24 of them for us. We got 17 hanging out with us right now in the chat and watching, so I think we have enough cupcakes to go around. And I told Carmen, well, it is a virtual party, so we can't really run out of cupcakes. Oh my goodness. I teach my children to cook. Both of my children, 8 and 11, are great in the kitchen. Really good. Okay, I think I'm going to use VersaFine and then watercolor this. So the card's going to go pretty quickly. How is everyone doing? Hey, Rhonda. Yay, you're here. Welcome. It looks like the woman of the hour is here. Hi, Mary. Happy birthday. This is your party. You didn't see the cupcakes, but we have them. Oh, your alarm didn't go off. Mine did. Yeah, birthday Mary is here. Jadette Lady 173. That's her. Just for all those who have joined afterwards, we do have cupcakes made by Carmen. They're vanilla. So we have the cupcakes in the house. We had to borrow a couple of eggs to make those happen. I forgot to buy eggs at the grocery store. Oh boy. Well, we're going to hope that this really, I'm pretty sure we got a good impression. We're using Versamark. No, not good enough. And it lifted on me. All right. This is why I don't really like these magnets. I really prefer washi tape, you guys, at this point with these stamping platforms, because then they lift and I'm terrible. Whether the camera's on or not, I'm just terrible at lining these things up. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So let me grab another. This is going to be the best option for us at this point. And then grab my washi tape. She did do a great job. And by the way, there's sprinkles inside and on top because my daughter, Sparkle Heart, would have it no other way. They have to be completely sprinkled up. Confetti, fun. That is Carmen's heart. Yeah, and I actually pulled a recipe offline and we made it from scratch, the cupcakes, during my lunch break today. And we were in the kitchen, and because we hadn't made the recipe before, I was like, you know what, let's just use the oil, because we usually substitute applesauce in place of oil when we're baking. But I was like, let's just use the oil since we're trying this recipe for the first time. And we're going back to applesauce. They're so much more dense with oil than they are with applesauce. Applesauce makes it so light and airy and nice. Oh, cool. Black-eyed peas. Okay, they're a small pea that has a dark spot in it. So I don't know what the superstition is around them. Like, I don't know why people consider them lucky at New Year's, but that's what they are. They're a small brown pea with a black dot, so they call them black-eyed peas. I know the band as well. Yes, Mary, I decided to use the Pink and Main kit that you sent me for the card today. I'm not getting a great impression on my fold. I probably, for the best results, you guys, would be to score your card base after you've stamped it, for sure. But we're just going to roll with this. It's alive, and this is just how it's going today. I'm going to let that pigment ink really dry there. I think we can put some more flowers and things around this. Yes, Gloria, it is just so much better. It's so much lighter and more airy. And then, of course, if we can cut down calorie density, that's a good thing, and oil. So we really prefer it, and we found that out for sure today with this recipe we tried. This is one of those acrylic stamp sets, which I don't really mind. You actually usually get good impressions from these. But not this time. You guys, I'm getting foiled. I keep getting foiled here with this. All right. I'm just going to cut out this butterfly. I'm going to abort mission here with this card base situation. I was going to make it a one layer, but I've got to get better impressions than that. This one stamp, I've only used it one other time, this flower one, and it doesn't give me great impressions, but usually these acrylic ones that are inexpensive, I don't have a problem with them. It may just be a fluke. It may just be my luck of the draw. These are not the scissors to fussy cut with. This is what it's like crafting with Biddy Penny in the middle of the week, or even on a Tuesday. It's not the middle of the week yet. It can get kind of wild. All right. Missy, I was putting your box together, taped up, address, label, ready to go. And then I realized I forgot to put a pair of these spring scissors in there for you. So I'm so glad I did not take it to the mailbox and that it's here, so I can slip those scissors in there and get that to you for your future glue book. Okay, so now we're dealing with this. A bunch of messy scraps. Let's get rid of that stamp for now. So how's everyone else's Tuesday go? I am jinxed with a good impression today. I'm not making a good impression, am I? Oh my goodness. Is everyone else having a good day? So I worked most of the year without a break. And then I finally got a break, and now I don't want to work. I'm sure that happens to lots of other people, so I don't mind saying it at all. Oh my goodness. It's really getting my goat, though. All right. I really wanted to make this butterfly green. So that's what we're going to go for. The idea I had originally, which I'm just remembering now, go figure, is to distress paper and then stamp on top of it. You know, maybe that's the way we should go. That was my original idea. I don't know. Let's just play. I really want to make that journal for you guys too. More flat rate boxes. You've been sending out a lot of stuff, Pam. I send mine stuff, well, for my Etsy orders, I do my shipping through Etsy, but for my personal stuff, I use Shippo, which is like Hippo, but Shippo, if that helps. And I really like it. I like it quite a bit. I don't know if those were leaves. They are now. Okay. I should switch up my greens a little, add a little yellow to it. I forgot to get my water bucket. I think now I'll go a little darker. So, Sala, what do y'all eat in Finland? What do y'all eat for New Year's? Do y'all have a traditional meal that you eat for New Year's? Sounds like you had salad this year. And guys, I'm just making this messy because I think I'm going to come back with my distress and I'm going to mess it up even more. So I'm not going to be too particular with that. Okay. Sorry, I'm catching up. Question: when I want to use my alcohol markers, I use the Memento ink. Uh-huh. Yeah, Memento, usually with Memento, I get a good impression. Have you tried re-inking your ink pad, Mary? It may just be that it needs some more juice. Let's not. Sorry, I'm realizing I don't want to go red, red, red. Storing it upside down. Yeah. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. I probably have a lot of terrible jokes. I'm not joking much actually at 1 a.m. So I'm just proud of you for making jokes and being here. Way to go. All right, this is really just not doing it for me. I'm going to slap some stuff on here. I'm going to try to grunge this up, and then I may just throw the whole thing out. And we're going to move on to the other thing, and then I'll come back. And it's probably all because I'm out of practice. I've not been coloring or painting this last week. I've just been playing with digitals and collage and paper, just tons of paper. I have some more paper cards for you guys coming out. Well, of course they're paper, but you know what I mean. Minimal stamping. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So I think I'm just out of practice. That's okay. I can admit it. Okay. Just getting some different colors in here. All right. I'm going to let the butterfly rest. I'm going to move on and come back to her. I'm going to let her rest for now. She needs to dry. I can't mix media on her right now anyways. So let's move on to this. And I'm going to catch up to y'all, what y'all are talking about. And some eat potato salad, some eat fries and hot dogs. And oh, cool. Y'all do Tex-Mex? When we were in Europe, that was what I missed the most because I live in Texas and I just really missed chips and salsa. So when we were in Holland, we were at like a bodega getting some snacks and I saw Pace picante sauce and I was like, I'm getting it. And it was way overpriced. And I normally would not eat Pace because I live in Texas and we eat fresh salsa and, you know, not out of a jar usually. But it was just the first resemblance of chips and salsa that I had seen. And chips and salsa is just almost like it's a comfort food for me. It just makes me so happy. So, yeah, that was the one food we really missed while we were there. But we got exposed to a lot of different foods. Like there was this Tibetan restaurant we went to in Holland. And then there was a Tunisian restaurant that was really good in Madrid. And so we did get exposure to a lot of different types of cuisine while we were there. That was for sure. But I still missed my Tex-Mex. Oh, cool. I love my oxides. I don't think you'll be disappointed. That is the only kind of ink that I've ever bothered having the whole collection. Otherwise, I just build a little rainbow in different inks. I don't go crazy. And then I just have a few different rainbows. But I talked about that recently in a video where like I have a jewel tone rainbow now and the archival colors from Ranger, which honestly, that's one I wouldn't mind having a full collection of, but I'm not going to go there. And I have a Brights rainbow from Catherine Pooler. I have kind of a mid-tone rainbow from MFT. And then I have random colors from Lawn Fawn. And that pretty much rounds out my ink collection. Okay, so sorry I didn't have time to fussy cut before we went live, but I'm going to make this quick. And for all those that are like fussy cutting adverse, I understand. I've been there. I had an adversity to fussy cutting as well, but it really doesn't take that long. So today was the first time I ever scheduled a live. And then it was so funny. I was like, oh, I wonder how I joined my own live. But luckily it was kind of intuitive and quick and it worked out. I got a little nervous right before. The alcohol inks that won't bleed. I have used other dye inks. I've had good success with My Favorite Things with alcohol markers, and I don't remember them bleeding. I think basically it needs a dye ink, if I'm not mistaken, and then the pigment ink is for watercolor, or if you can find a hybrid that can do both. I kind of looked far and wide for my favorite hybrid for black ink, and this was what I decided was my favorite. It's the Intense Black, and I got it from Close to My Heart. It is for both. So it's a permanent ink that's ideal for stamping images to color with watercolor paints or water and alcohol-based markers. So I do really like it. I get a good impression with it. The other one that I liked was the Gina K Amalgam Black ink, but because it's so popular, I can never find the ink refill. So mine needs to be refilled and it's always out of stock. So I found that one, and I really like it. So that's the one I like if you need a good black one. I'd also had the Archival Ranger black ink before as well. Okay, I'm almost done fussy cutting already, you guys. And then we're going to make this 5x7 card / journal real quick. So what do y'all think? Should we do a birthday party, a virtual birthday party once a month for all of our friends here? I'm kind of thinking that's a fun idea. Carmen's really liking that idea because she's like, ooh, cupcakes every month? I like that. She's all about it. Whew, that butterfly almost lost its little body. You know, I was talking to Missy today, who's here with us, and I was telling her, like, you know, I really love the idea that my channel is more than paper and glue, but it is a community. And I love the idea that there can be, well, first of all, I invite God into my craft room and into my creative space. I realized a couple of years ago that I wasn't including that, and that was what I had set out to do. I had set out card making because I wanted to spread joy and have it be like a ministry, a personal ministry. And so I just made cards and donated them, and that was my thing. That's how I even started. And then I realized I had kind of just gotten focused on the cards and wasn't really making it my ministry anymore. And even more so when I started my YouTube, I felt like, but I feel like that is like the most important part of it all. So, you know, having connection and celebrating you guys and having a connection to you guys is really important to me, because then it feels like it's about so much more than paper and glue. Okay, I have a 5x7 card base. I've already scored it. I needed to score it because I need to know where that middle line is. I'm gonna, on the 7-inch side, I'm gonna take my paper trimmer, and luckily my paper trimmer has lines so I know when to stop. But I'm gonna trim 2 inches off the front flap of my card base, okay? Bye, Pam. Have a great night. Pam, sorry, I'm just catching up. Cool, good. Yeah, you know, it's just a community thing. It's just about having community with you guys. All right, I am going to just use, okay, so this is a sheet from the Passport to an English Garden from Tailor Made Cards from You. I want this to be my background, so I'm gonna mark it. I kind of want it to not be completely like down the middle. I just need a couple of lines to get the trimmer in the right spot. You know what? I actually found Maymay early on, and I don't watch her regularly. But I do love the things that she does. And um, I can just tell she's just a golden person with a true heart, and I really do like her. It's funny, I've gotten to where, well, one, I don't get to watch as much YouTube as I used to, and I kind of just watch all kinds of things that aren't as much, like I used to be able to watch more card making than I do now. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I really need to start watching more card making videos. Okay, so for now, this is going to be my back sheet here. I was so excited for today and organized in a lot of ways. Like, I knew what projects I wanted to work on, even though the first one is in shambles over there drying right now. And I knew what I was going to cook for dinner. I never know what I'm going to cook for dinner. And it's already made. I can smell it cooking in the other room in the Instapot. So one of my hubby's favorite meals is beef tips and rice. So I made him beef tips and rice tonight. That is what's cooking in the other room. Okay, so now just to walk y'all through this, I've got a 20-pound weight paper that I had printed that on. And so that's covering. I just wanted a cross section to not be like right in the middle or anything. I wanted it to kind of be off center. Now I'm taking this 5x7, and this front flap I know is at 5. So now I actually am going to cut it down to 4 on this side, and just that front flap. So this design is inspired by Monica at Tailor Made Cards for You. She does this passport greeting cards that I think are so wonderful. I've always wanted to make them, and I never seem to have the time. So when she asked me to do a hop coming up this Saturday, I was like, yes, I'm gonna do it, and I want to do a passport card. So I will have that coming out for you guys on Saturday. It's got 2 cards and then this little card journal. It's an adaptation, basically. So let me just trim this down. You dislike, oh, hi, Tara. Yeah, me too. Menu planning is not, I mean, I don't know. It's like I like it and I don't. Like, I can see the good in it, but I don't like the practice of it. But then, like, when I do meal plan and prep, things go a lot more smoothly. They really do. Okay, so this was another sheet. I printed everything exactly how it comes in the kit. So this was another sheet that had 2 large background pages, and all I did was fold it down the middle, and then I just cut it down. This is 20 weight copy paper to cover this flap. Okay, so this is already coming together. These are so fast, you guys, and that's why I picked this project, because I think it's lovely. And it's easy. Everyone can relate to a 5x7 card base as a card maker. So, you know, I knew this was right in our wheelhouse. Plus, I want to send this to Mary. So, Mary, this is coming to you. Let me just straighten this. There we go. Okay, check it out. So now we have this. All right, this comes in the kit as well, which this is like a great little pocket if you make journals. I'm going to use this as a pocket and the final flap for this little journal card. All right. So let me just fold this up. It does have lines, so you have an idea. Okay, so here's how I did this. So I folded the side in, okay? I'm gonna fold this end up. And typically what you would then do is fold this side in and you'd automatically have a pocket. But we're gonna just change it up a little bit for this little journal. We are gonna fold this side in, but we're not gonna glue it and have it be a part of the pocket. We're gonna leave this free. And what we're gonna glue is this part. Okay, and then we're gonna glue this part. All right. This way we still get a pocket, but I actually need this little flap so I can glue this to the top of the little journal. Okay, I want to have a thumb hole in this, so I'm gonna grab this punch, which I'm sure is a retired product at this point from Stampin' Up, but it makes great thumb hole spots. Okay, so that's done. You could also use a circle punch. You could just cut a thumb hole in it. It just makes getting things in and out of the little pocket easier. Okay, and then we're just gonna glue this down. If you're not a fan of white glue, use double-sided tape. Just use something that will stick. I would not use ATG for a project like this. I wouldn't use ATG for any project that that you want to last in Texas, or just for something like this where you know, it's going to be used frequently. All right, and now for this, you could ink blend it, but we probably all have a mountain of washi tape, I'm suspecting, in the craft room. So that's what I'm going to use. It's my washi tape. I've been doing so much better this year using it. Oh my gosh, I know. I feel like I eat the same meals and cook the same meals over and over again too. So here's what last week before I went to the grocery store, I was like, okay, I make spaghetti, like, or I made chicken cacciatore not that long ago, so that was good. And I was like, okay, instead of making spaghetti, make baked ziti, right? Like, or like make a similar meal with similar ingredients, but just change it up a little bit. And so that's what I was telling myself when I was buying groceries this week. It's just like subtle changes just to give some sort of reprieve to what we eat all the time. Okay, I think I'm gonna add, so I'm gonna add a pocket here for ephemera, because on the inside, we're gonna add paper here and here. So I think I need a pocket here, and then we have a pocket here. I want some cuteness on the front of this pocket, so we're gonna add this on here. My favorite tape is a cherry on top. Like for the tear tape, for double-sided tape on the rolls that you tear off, you know, no dispenser, a cherry on top. Man, that tape does not mess around. I mean, it is some serious stuff. Okay, so the front pocket's decorated. Let's do our pocket for here. I don't remember what I did on my last journal, but let's just use this. I really like this. I think I'm going to tear it. I like that even better. All right, and then I'm just going to trim it up. I'll do a little side tuck pocket right here. Oh, I glued that wrong. Okay, well, the pocket's gonna go here. I tell you what, you guys, I'm off today. I'm off my game. All right, and that's okay. That is all right. All right. But yeah, I really wish, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. So in the video that you guys might see if you watch it on Saturday, you're gonna see where I built a pocket out of 2 pieces of ephemera. Oh, I know I have another right here. So I built a pocket out of 2 pieces of ephemera, and I never thought of doing that before. It's so cool. So I'm bringing in this other piece, and together they're gonna make a whole pocket, because I just don't want that. I usually do my pocket on this side so the stuff doesn't fall out, depending on which way your stuff opens. But this will be cool. It won't fall out now. Problem solved. And honestly, because the way I glued this, it's actually kind of like a double pocket. Yes, even more fun. Okay, this little envelope came in the kit. Let's put that together. Yeah, that accordion journal I made in that video today. Oh man, it was like lightning fast. I think I made that in 30 minutes. So if you're looking for a beginner place to start with junk journaling or journals, you don't have to make them junk journals. You can use, you know, plain paper or lined paper, but I definitely recommend, like, that accordion style is so fast and fun. All right, I know I haven't had tremendous stamping success today, but I'm still gonna give it another go. Gotta get back on that horse because I want to stamp this. So, just knowing that it's not going great is power in itself, right? So let me get this little, you guys, if y'all ever get something like this in the mail, I can't remember, it came with like light bulbs or something. And I was like, ooh, that would be good for stamping. My daughter laughs at me all the time because she's just like, you will use anything in your craft room and junk journals. I'm like, yeah, sure will. Anything goes. I try to think of ways I can use things before I throw them away, because I don't want a landfill in my backyard and I don't want it in the oceans, so I need to try to use it. Yay, that's better. I just wanted a little something up there. And now we'll glue this envelope closed. Another piece of ephemera done. Why orange? Well, because that was what was sitting right next to me. Okay. Another piece of ephemera. I'll put this one back here. All right, you guys, we're almost done already with this. It's just that easy, that fast. I need to find the pad of paper. I'm really kind of perplexed as to where I put it. I'm gonna look. Y'all just talk amongst yourselves. Let's see. Okay, it's not jumping out at me. I don't know where it went. And that's okay. We're just gonna make up our own. But I had this really cool, you'll see it in the video on Saturday. But I have this really cool Dollar Tree pad of paper that was like the perfect size for this project, and it had different colors. So I just grabbed different colors that I have. These are all 20-pound weight paper. I'm just gonna grab 2 of each color. Okay. I love that you crossed your fingers for me. It worked. Success. Okay, we already know the dimensions, right? So this is 5 by 7. This is 5 by 4. I'm gonna double check myself, but I believe it's 5 by 4 is what I went with. Yes. Okay, cool. So that's easy. So what I'm doing right now is just making a little notepad part for this little journal. So I'm gonna go, let's just go 3.5 for this first one. And yeah, I'm just cutting all that at once. Okay, and then I'm gonna go 3.5. I think I'll do 4 3/4. All right, so now I'll just mix these up because that will make it even more fun. Okay, our first notepad done. Let's get the second one. It's 5 by 7, so we'll go 4.5. I'm gonna have to move it down to the bottom. I've got it marked down here since I've been making so many 5 by 7 cards. I'm gonna do 6.5 on this one. Okay. Mix up my paper again. That'll work. Bring in the tiny attacher. You could use a regular stapler. This is just what I keep on my desk. Oh, do we have trolls? Ah, let me look. Sorry. Just don't click on them, guys. Let's see. I wish we had Snow Mary. And that's right, Missy. Once you get hooked on repurposing things, it's hard to stop. And, you know, it's good to be resourceful, right? Guys, does anybody pick words of the year? And do you have one yet? I still don't have my word of the year. I'm thinking trust. I'm thinking trust, but we'll see. Okay. So I know this is going here and this is going here. I don't think this piece is quite as wide as I want it to be. It's not. So let's go back to this piece. Yes, yes, yes. I didn't see the trolls. Oh, that's cool, Marge. And welcome. Hi. Our Dollar Tree never has any of the crafty stuff. I mean, we get the paints. We just don't get any of like the paper crafting stuff. We don't get, well, sometimes we get the stickers, which y'all seen me use in my sheet load, and you'll see me use from time to time. I love the stickers. I'm always a sucker for those, but we just don't get much else at ours, unfortunately. Hey Donna, Mary's here with us, and this is just a crafty session to celebrate her birthday. We had cupcakes earlier. There's plenty for you over on the side table, so you can have some virtual cupcakes with us. Yeah, and we're just crafting. I'm actually making this for Mary, so I'm going to mail it to her soon. Soon. Some of the resolutions I should have made for myself is to make it to the post office more frequently. Oh my gosh. 2021 just, whew, it was a doozy. And I know it wasn't even that bad, and I'm blessed beyond measure. But it still was a doozy. So yeah, I'm thinking trust. I definitely want to establish more of a growth mindset this year and really focus on that too with my children. I think everyone can benefit from a growth mindset. But I feel like changes are coming this year, and I know I'm going to need to trust. And when I'm more trusting of the Lord and how He works in my life, then I have more peace and less anxiety. And change tends to cause me anxiety. So I feel like trust might need to be my word this year. Last year, perseverance was our word last year. And that was really appropriate for our year. Ooh, I'm kind of liking this blue. So now we're going to have blue here. And we're going to have blue at the tops. All right, let's just put these in. Let's put our little notepads in here. And then we can pick what color of guest check we're going to put on here. Fun. Not quite straight. All right, that's okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to put a little bit of glue back here. Glue this down. I know we're covering up most of that beautiful paper, but the thing is like if this becomes like a tear sheet journal or something, then eventually she'll be able to see it, or you know, when she gets to the last page, she'll see that pretty paper back there. Same thing on this other side. Whew, cutting it close on that one. Probably could have trimmed off a little more, but it's going to be okay. Some more glue. All right. Now we can decide on the guest check. Pink, I think. I mean, the blue would match and be beautiful, but I think the pink would give us something different. All right. Sorry. Oh gosh, I'm so far behind, you guys. Oh, good for you, Donna. Yeah, I don't do sweets either. Well, I do fruit, natural fruit, but I cut out sugar in November and I feel so much better. I never thought it was possible. Oh, like 7 comments above. Okay. I missed it. I need more moderators. That's what I need. Anybody want to moderate? Okay, hold on. Oh, Mary, the toilet paper rolls. You know what I made? Let me get them. I was in a live with Elizabeth Costa Rogers. And it's so fun because she does these Zoom sessions and any crafty people can join. And I made my first, this is with a toilet paper roll. I made these little journals with a toilet paper roll. And they're so fast and fun. But yeah, not all toilet paper rolls are created equally. That's for sure. So yeah, I've used a couple. After making those 2, it kind of got it out of my system though. I don't know if I would make many more, but I did do it. I had seen it somewhere, probably on Instagram, and I gave it a try. All right, I am going to, let's see. Hum. I think I'm going to ink blend on this before we attach it. Just going to grab, this is going to be the color of a blue dirty brush. I don't know what this is. I'm not dipping it in ink. I'm just using residual ink here. There we go. I really like how blue just worked its way into this one. Okay. And for ease, I'm just going to add some double-sided tape to this one. All right. Oh, cool. You want to be a mod? Yes. Awesome. Gotcha. Thank you. Yay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, that's cool. Rolls from vinyl. I don't do any vinyl crafting, but that's great for those that do. That's a good tip. Thank you. Okay. So all I did, you guys saw that, I put double-sided tape on there, and then I just stuck it underneath this, and I'm folding it over. Can y'all believe it? We're almost done. I do want to add this little butterfly. Sorry, Mary, none of the butterflies have antenna on them. We could draw it on. But I don't fussy cut around antennas. I know my limits and my patience. Okay, we need paper to go in this. So I'm gonna pull off, these are the scraps from what we had just done. So let's make something with our scraps. I'll just fold that in half. Okay, I'm gonna have to trim it. As abandoned art, tell me more. I'm not hip to it. I don't know what abandoned art is. You have to inform me. Like something I leave at like the post office, that kind of thing. Like you leave it for someone else to find it. It's almost there, not quite. I am shedding like crazy. I don't know why. Do humans shed in winter like dogs? Is that a thing? Let's see. Okay, I think these are gonna fit. Yeah, good. An island of misfit creatures. I like it. There we go. I can also draw some antenna on there. I could do that. But you have to know, if you're getting mail from me, it's from a misfit, so anything is possible. Trying to find a micron that's small, and this one may or may not work. Here, we'll test it. That'll work. A couple little wispies. Oh, look, no longer a misfit. There's another one right here. Yay, they're fixed. Okay, so the final thing is that this is the back of the 5x7. And what I want to do is I want to put some ribbon back here and then one sheet of paper, and we're done. And we'll have completed this. So let me grab the ribbon and a sheet of paper. Okay, I got that one. Oh man, we've just got like 20 minutes. Let's pick a piece of paper for the back. That won't work. That might. I kind of like this one. It's just a fun back pattern. Okay, let's keep going. No. Oh, I love those horses. Ooh, I kind of like this one too. I just want like a pattern. Ooh, I like this one. Okay. So I need to cut this down to 5 by 7. Oh, I'm so glad you like it, Mary. I really wanted to show you guys how to make these. And I didn't have time in the video that's coming out on Saturday. I only show you how to make the cards. I don't show you how to make the journal. And I really wanted to. So, yay. Now, 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's see. This is the stuff right here. And I keep grabbing this 5/8. This is from a cherry on top. I'm really liking this size. They had an adhesive cell. And I, at the time when they had the adhesive cell, was shortly after I had fallen in love with their adhesive. And so I just bought one of every size of their double-sided tape. And I really like this 5/8. I've never had 5/8 before. I'm putting this a little lower because we have this smaller piece up here. So that's why I put it there. And luckily, just above the butterfly. Yes, happy birthday, Mary. I would sing to you, but that would be cruel and unusual punishment. How do I think of these things? Well, I was making a card, and then I made a second one, and the cards I didn't make up. I made up using the card base for them, but I didn't make it up. That was the brainchild originally of Monica at Tailor Made Cards for You. So I made one card, and then I was like, oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I'm gonna make another one. And then by the time I got to the third one, I was like, I'm gonna make a journal. So it's all just on a whim. I just play. I just love to play and have a good time. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But most of the time, even if it's kind of not working, we can make it work. I need to put some wet glue over my cherry tape because this stuff, if you don't put a little wet glue on it and you think you need to move it, it's too bad. So if you think you're gonna have a hard time lining it up like I am, put some wet glue on it. It'll buy you the time you need to line things up the way you want. Yay. Woohoo! We did it. We did it. There it is. I might have cut the silk a little long, but that's okay. That's it. Fun little journal. You guys can totally make these. This is a passport to an English garden from Tailor Made Cards from You. Everything that I used here, with the exception of that one sheet of cardstock from my kit and the stamp set, everything was included in that one digital. When I was shopping on her, because I was shopping on her website the other day when I bought these, it was on sale for less than $5 for this kit. So I really, really like it. I like Dollar Tree's squares. These are made by Super Glue, the brand Super Glue. And I buy these and I like these. What I will tell you is don't go crazy and go in there and buy 5 rolls of them. Buy like, 1 or 2 because they lose over time. They'll start coming off here. I wouldn't say that they really kind of lose their effectiveness, but they do start coming apart more. and change if you have them stored for too long. So my tip would be buy 1 or 2, just depending on how much you craft, and then just make more frequent trips and with your fingers crossed that it'll be there when you get back the next time. All right, I need a birthday card. Let's check back in on this butterfly. We're gonna grunge it up and see what happens. So let's see. Let's pull in some of my oxides. I'm really just being pulled to the green, but I also think we need like some lavender. Ooh, I like those 3 colors. I have some tattered rose here. We're just gonna grunge this little thing up and see what happens. And then I'll let you guys go. I'm so glad y'all were here. I'm so glad we got to celebrate Mary's birthday. She lives in a really remote part. She had to, I hope you don't mind me saying this, Mary. She had to move away from a lot of her friends and her connections. And so she's just kind of stuck at home in the snow today. And, well, I felt like she needed a party. So that's what this is for. So thanks, Mary, for giving me a reason to go live and have a birthday party on a Tuesday. Okay. I know this is already colored green and I'm not making a big difference here color-wise, but I'm adding all of this because I want to go back and splatter on top of it. Of course, it's knocking back my ink quite a bit. It would be better if I did this on my white paper before stamping, but we're just going to make the most of it here today. Okay. I'm going to add, I want a little bit of darkness. Oh, good, Sherry. I'm so glad you were here. I'm so glad all of you are here. Thank you, thank you. If you weren't here, there would be no point of me being here. So I really appreciate you. You're such an important part of my life and my live and my channel. All of you. I know I'm kind of wild and unpredictable, but hopefully that's just entertaining. Okay, now I'm grunging up this side. I'm loving pink and green together lately. I was working with a digital kit that had pink and green in it, and I was like, whoa. I didn't even know how much I liked those colors together, but I do. So now I've been combining a lot of pink and green ever since then. All right, let's, this thing is not on watercolor paper, okay? It's on a very lightweight cardstock, but we're still gonna splatter it, even though it's had watercolor on it already. I just really want to grunge it, so that's what we're gonna try to do. I don't know if it's gonna lift. It's not really lifting. Okay. Plan C, because that's that's how the card's been going. I'll spray some spray on it, and we'll flick some white on it. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Yvonne. Sharon, I saw this message. I don't know where I saw it, but it was about the Beauty and the Beast journal. Please go over to my website, bittypenny.com, and do the contact us form. I don't have your information, and I don't know where I saw that message, and I can't find it. I've looked everywhere. I even started to think I made it up. Um, so contact me and let me have your contact information, and I want to get that journal to you. So I'm not making it up, then contact me. All right, well, that really didn't do much for me either. So we're going to go straight white gouache. This is what card making has taught me, is that you just keep going. And sometimes I push it too far and I throw something away, but it's very seldom. Okay. And by the way, I am going to try, I had a few journals left over from the craft fair. I am going to try to get those posted on Etsy eventually for those that are interested. Okay, this is making me much more happy. We're going to put this butterfly in a blizzard. Mary, you can relate, right? So I'm sending a blizzard butterfly to you. And not a misfit. Well, it's kind of been a misfit, actually. This butterfly has been giving me a hard time today. All right. Let me catch up. Oh, that's so sweet, Mary. I know. It's been a rough year, y'all, for just so many people. So the first thing is you're not alone. The second thing is you're always winning when you give a voice to yourself and you fight for yourself and you don't, you know, try to hide something or keep it a secret. Our secrets make us sick. So, you know, by sharing your story and your experience with others, for one, it makes us all feel more connected and understand that we are all connected, and it makes you win. I don't know how to mute this, so I'm sorry, but I'm going to turn on a heat gun because I need to melt this real quick. I hope that's not too loud. Let me kind of pull it away. It's not completely melted. I hope that wasn't too loud. I'm going to set this aside. We're going to build the card base and we'll come back to it. Can we save this one? I think we can. I mean, it has a little bit of ink on there. So this was the first way we were foiled by the butterfly. I know, you know, my mom is the same way, Mary. And I went over on Sunday to spend time with her. And just by having, you know, a little bit of community, oh, this is so pretty, and connection, it goes a long, long, long way. It's so important. This guy is almost too big for this card. Unless I put him on the middle, which was always the plan. I think we're going to have to do that. Okay. So this is Tim Holtz wallpaper, in case y'all are wondering. And I love that they started putting the ephemera. They didn't used to do that. You used to just get the wallpaper, but now you get the ephemera too, and it's lovely. Bye, Grandma Gay. Have an awesome night. I'm so glad you were here. Right, Solid, I agree. It's the courage to speak up and to conquer. It really is. We do, but we still, you know, we help carry each other's loads and lighten the load and connect. And I really think it helps. Oh, that did not go that well. I tell you what. Sorry, that just wasn't flat enough for me. That's much better. Let's look at the front. The front's fine. The back was kind of wrinkled. Okay. Yeah, that's dry enough. This one's already trained up to be bent, and there we go. So glue this down. You know what, before I do, I want to grab some lace. Will this one do? Ooh, I know purple and yellow are complementary, but I don't know about this. I'm going to add it later if I want it. I'm going to go ahead and put the butterfly down. How to craft one. I know. I know. That's why I'm fussy cutting for you, Missy. All right. So we've gotten that far. Oh, thanks, Sharon. I don't know what this card is going to be. It's going to be something because it's been giving me the hardest time. I don't know. I think I have just enough of this. This is some Dollar Tree ribbon, lace. I think I have just enough of it to do like a border. That would be cool. Never done that before. Oh, I like it at the top and the bottom. Let's see what it's like. Is it too much on the sides? And I might have to run this through my sewing machine, so I might not finish this with you guys because I don't want y'all having to listen to my heat gun and my sewing machine. And I know our time is just about up. Oh yeah, I like it on all four sides. Oh, cool. Never done that before. Fun, fun. Okay. I like it. Now, let's see. So I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to just throw those over to the side. But we got to do the inside, especially because I have a little ink right there. I have this, which matches the journal. So let's just trim off these sides real quick. So for everyone who watches this, if any of you have a January birthday, happy birthday. I hope it's a blessed one and a good year for you all. Okay, we're going to have to piece some more together here because that's not going to be enough. Let's see. We've got some scraps. Ooh, I think I do want to use this. All right. Bye, Jerry Lee. I'm sorry. I don't know if I got to say hi to you, and I don't know if you're still here, but hello and goodbye, and thank you for coming. I've had my head down crafting. Glitter makes you twitch a little too. I don't do glitter. Although I am loving this glitter because it it's paint. It's like a gel glitter and I'm loving it. You can get it at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, just about anywhere, and it's wonderful. Okay, cool. I'm liking this. Now what if we switch this up? And then what if we put that there? I think I can always throw in some of this over here too. Yep. All right, we're going to collage the inside of this card, which does mean I'm going to have to finish this card off camera later. I'm going to collage it with you guys and I'm going to let you guys go because I'm not going to run this through my sewing machine when it's all wet. That's a recipe for disaster. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. Okay. Right. I do love the throwing confetti. When my husband and I got married in March, it'll be 15 years ago. And I made our invitations. I was not a card maker then. I printed them like, you know. But I made our invitations and I put confetti in them. And for years afterwards, people would be like, I'm still finding those white doves around my house. I put all these white doves in everyone's wedding invitation. Oh my goodness. Always delivering something unexpected. Okay, this is coming along nicely. Okay, and then I'm going to put, Mary, I'm going to write your message here. It's going to be a short one. Alrighty. We basically have the card done now. We just have to, I just have to let it dry and then I'll sew the lace around it. How fun is that? Oh, I like it. It all worked out. Look, you just got to press on, right? Just press on. Oh, cool. In Louisiana. Yes, stickles are awesome. Yeah, this is like stickles on steroids just because it's large. It's got large pieces in it. It's really hard to show you. Oh, there's some. Here. Grab some scrap paper real quick. I've been adding it to my ephemera lately, and I really like it. So yeah, this is by the brand Folk Art. I don't know if that's something that y'all have, Salia, but yeah, it has like these large pieces. It's, you know what you could do? Basically, if you had gilding flakes, you could make this too. Like if you had some of these gilding flakes, you could totally make it with like a clear glue So there's like that, I think it's Tombow who makes like a clearer glue. I'm sure other brands make it too. But you could kind of make your own with this, a little bit of glitter and clear glue. Totally. You could hack it, but I just had to try it. Like, it's got even like microscopic glitter. It's got different sizes. So it has lots of different sizes in it. All right, guys. So this is what we did. We celebrated Mary's birthday. Everyone here in January, happy birthday. And we made a journal, like a card-based journal, and a card, mostly. I don't know that they really match, but we're going to pretend like they do. And we hung out together. So, yay. That's the best part, right? And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I had a good time. A whole lot of good time with you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Mary, happy birthday from us all. Wishing you well. Hope you have a really good new year. And I'm going to get this stitched up and sent off to you. Of course, I have your address, so I know exactly where to send it. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thanks for being such a creative and kind community that you would come on and party with us and make this birthday party happen. So thank you all for that. I appreciate your time, your kindness, and everything. So I hope you guys have a really great night. And Solid, thanks for being my mod. I needed that. Thank you very much. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye. Happy birthday, Mary.